Hello, everybody. It is I. It's playoffs of the JL. We finished with a phenomenal record of 7-1, and Keldeo is the kill leader throughout the entire league. I ended up having to play a person that I played literally the week before, and I won the game. And it was kind of rough because I knew that odds are I was probably going to have to play a rematch. But they told me that their Terragrass on Ogerpon, meaning that Cyclozar is not here, which is actually amazing. They have Incineroar this time instead of for Alligator. Okay. So, not Muck, sorry. Keldeo was just more what happened to my nickname? Keldeo is just more free. So my win condition here is my win condition is Terrapagos. In order for Terrapagos to win, I need to chip down Crown. No, Muck is actually amazing. I was really concerned about Muck. I honestly did not expect Incineroar. I did not expect Incineroar in the slightest. But because I thought my team has double fighting. But it is what it is. This team, it has the same 6 that I brought in the regular season, which is last week. But I think every set is different. I used Uxie kind of sort of lax, and now I'm leading it. So I did have an air balloon Metagross, so they might feel inclined to lead the Incineroar. Which, if they do, I'm literally just going to get rocks up. And just take the damage on Uxie early because rocks are up to stay, and rocks being up is actually huge. I can get intel on Kyurem if it's Scarf or if it's Boots. And then chipping down Lando is always nice. So, unfortunately, I do expect an Incineroar lead just because of my lead last time being Metagross. And, same 6, same order. If I'm Bulba, maybe I expect the same thing to happen. I don't know. But good luck, have fun to my opponent. Bando, that is Lando. Okay, so I will take this, to be honest. I'm going to just get my rocks up. If they want to taunt me, then they can. But yeah, I'm just going to get my rocks up. We could trade rocks. Okay, so they have speed investment on this thing, and we do trade rocks. So honestly, this is cool with me. Rocks kind of hurt them more than they hurt me. So, because I am Boots on Entei, and Boots on Terrapagos. So, I'm going to click U-turn. I feel like I get all momentum on the play. Odds are they might try and pivot into Incin, and then if they do, I can catch them on that and maybe bring in my Keldeo and start getting in some offense. Start bringing on the offense. So, they do U-turn. So, this is good. They bring me down to 259. So let me get my handy dandy calculator because I don't trust 259. I don't trust percentages. That's 94 hit points. So they are bulky. So they're no attack. And the Incineroar is not Boots. So getting rocks up is huge. I get an easy 25% off. So that did nothing. I don't think I get a lot of intel. I can just bring in Keldeo. Get in, get some offense going. Honestly. Rocks, that's fine. I'm going to be so honest. Their Surf switch-in doesn't exist. Their Secret Source switch-in is Val. If they want to go Val aggressively, they risk a Surf. So I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm going to click Secret Sword, and I'm just going to claim. Something should die here. I highly, highly, highly doubt either they stay in or they maybe go Ogerpon. Or they could go Crown as well. But honestly, I think I do just kind of claim the kill here. I was Scarf last time, so they might think I'm just Scarf again. But Specs Keldeo is definitely going to claim a life here because they have to think about Surf. And Surf kind of just claims a kill. I don't think they would be Chopple on this, and if they are, they might still die. Oh, they're Scarf. Okay. Well, that's surprising. Okay. Well, this is dead. So, Incineroar is dead. That's nice. And then, yeah, that's a dead Incin. That's good. I take that. I will take that. Now, my next course of action is, does Entei live in Ogerpon Stomping Tantrum? If it's +2 life orb. It's giving it does not. If it's +2 life orb, no. So I'm going to have to terrestrialize it. So I am going to just pivot into Entei. I don't think I lose much. I could alternatively make an aggressive play into Sneasler. No, that's my speed control. And how they're playing, it might be Booster Crown this time. I'm going to go Entei. That is kind of my check to this thing. And then from there, if they make the Stomping Tantrum read, then good on them. But yeah, they should Terra here. I do have Scarf Sneasler as a sort of speed control check into this. They don't know that I'm Specs. If they Sword Stance, then I'm forced to terrestrialize. They Focus Energy. Okay. So does a crit Stomping Tantrum kill me? No. Do I risk a Sacred Fire, or do I just roar this out? Is this in range of Terapagos? The answer is no. So if I roar it out, I mean, okay. If the 5% happens, I can always just go Sneasler and Revenge Kill this. So yeah, I'm going to Sacred Fire. The Ivy Cudgel. This should do, like, nothing. I should eat this. Yeah, I ate that. Yeah. And Sacred Fire comes off. They don't die. But I can Extreme Speed here, and then that's going to be a KO. They're dead to rocks coming in. So no point in them switching out. Can't get Extreme Speed off, and then that is going to be a dead Ogerpon. Nice. All right, Ogerpon's dead. Ensign's dead. Everything looks good, honestly. Ogerpon's dead. That kind of means that, I mean, they don't know that I'm Specs. They definitely know that I'm... They might think I'm Specs because I'm Terra Water, which is unfortunate, but they do go Lando. Odds are they probably click U-turn. Do I need this thing anymore? Honestly, no. I could go for a Willow, try and cripple this. Could also go for damage. I do have Ice Beam, so I kind of don't need the damage initially. So honestly, I'm going to Willow this. I'm going to Willow. I'm going to hinder it. I don't want to Terra Entei. Tearing into grass actually hurts me into Kyurem. So could Willow. Willow could come off. I honestly think they're just going to U-turn. They are a bulky Lando. So, you know, odds are they may not U-turn, but I kind of expect a U-turn here. I Willow. Cake awesome. It comes off. Great. This also enables Metagross. This could be a Metagross in game too. They do U-turn. Okay, I kind of expected that. But regardless, I mean, even if they Earthquaked, I could bring in Metagross on this turn and then kind of win the game. Because nothing kind of stops Metagross at this point. Metagross also kind of wins. Val, Kyurem, and something else. Are they... Okay, so they're not Boots. That's honestly huge. I'm going to be so real. If they're Scarf, I want them to reveal it and lock into Earth Power. So... yeah, I'm going to Sacred Fire here. All right, they're not Scarf. Huge. Crit burn. Yeah, crit burn. Nice. Now they're locked in. They can't switch out. They go for Draco. Might be Specs. It is. Awesome. Okay, so I can go Metagross now, and then I think I just win the game. Yeah. Yeah, I can go Metagross now, and then it's game over. I think. Right? Am I always too fast? I mean, Ensign's dead. Ogerpon's dead. Rocks are up. Val's dead to Bullet Punch. Crown is dead to Earthquake. And then that's dead to Ice Punch. Yeah, no. I can just Agility here, and I'm perfectly fine. If they switch out. Oh, they Shadow Ball. Perfect. Proccing my weakness policy. And then that, yeah. that should be GG. Oh my god, my camera's on. Oh, hey. Well, I don't think my camera's showing, but it is on. This is great. I'm gonna be honest. I definitely I was feeling it. I was very concerned with this game. I'm gonna be honest. With prepping for this game, I don't like rematches at all. But honestly, this went extremely well. This went better than I thought. I'm kind of surprised no Muck. I was expecting Muck, especially because of how much pressure Scarf Keldeo put on them in the regular season. So I really expected Muck to come to this game. And I thought my life would be a lot harder in case that was possible. But it didn't. So it made my Terrapagos in-game easier. But I mean, I kind of think, like, now at this point, yeah. Like, Metagross kind of just claims 4 kills. Helmet, okay, yeah, that's to be expected. It's a Sneasler. Makes sense. And then, yeah, that's going to be GG. Going to be GG to Bulba. And I think we are going to be in semifinals. Keldeo claiming 1 kill. W Keldeo. Oh, is this booster speed? Did I creep booster speed? I think I did. I think I did creep booster speed. And then in case I didn't, they have to land a focus blast in order to kill me, I think, at this range. Yeah. Second earthquake here. I think I crept. I did. Awesome. And then that's going to be, yeah, that's going to be dead. And then, yeah, that's going to be GG. GG to my opponent. Metagross, I realized in the regular season when I was Air Balloon Rocks, Metagross put on a lot of pressure. Like, it did. Everything kind of just died to, like, steal plus coverage. And it really showed up and showed out. So, yeah, it was great. Shout out Metagross. Metagross really ate. But yeah, that's going to be GG's to my opponent, and we are in semifinals. So I think I'm going to do a movie format for this. So I may have a team builder in front of this. I probably will, yeah. And then, you know what, because somebody was really upset that I wasn't recording a movie for this. I'm not going to expose them, but, you know, very quick game. How fast was that? I threw my phone. So it was 10 minutes. Shout out Metagross. But yeah, that's going to be GG's. We're going to play either Terratorn or Goki Gamer. So let's manifest we don't play Terratorn because Terratorn's broken. But with that being said, I will get the heck up out of here. I hope all of you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in a minute. Hey guys, this is Cherry here, coming at you guys with the JL Josh League semifinals. This is against Goki Gamer. Sorry if I sound tired. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, and this is the only time that my opponent can play, which is no hate at all. He has other times, but it just doesn't work for me. So I'm awake. I'm here. I've done morning games like this before. Okay. Anyway, I have a headache. The matchup is on the screen. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm just really scared of, in prep I was really concerned about Enham. Now I'm really concerned about Roaring Moon. I had a mock with Leo, shout out Leo, and Banded Roaring Moon kinda rocked my ish, so I just need to be careful. I'm also really concerned of like an offensive Araquanid, because I am bringing sub CM Keldeo, and it could potentially break my sub with a liquidation or, you know, anything like that if it is offensive. So can't really let that happen, right? So, you know, we're here. And we are here with the battle. Goki is bringing Terra Fairy on EM. There is an Araquanid like I thought. I predicted those 6. I'm like 18 for 18 right now on draft games. Like the 6 I read or the 6 that come. So the win condition is Terrapagos. Araquanid is here. So odds are webs are going to go up. However, Keldeo can force some potential chip and can do a lot potentially here. Pokemon Showdown is down for some reason, so I had to manually enter my sets, and I'm not a 252er. So, and the pace that I had previously, it had like just a fully Spadef Uxie, but I changed it, and it's something complicated, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm just going to say F it. But the lead idea is Keldeo here. The win conditions to wrap. Keldeo lead is to punish a lot of his potential leads like Gliscor, potential lead Amoonguss, potential lead, what's it called? Amoonguss, potential lead Araquanid, potential lead Gliscor. Half of his team I could see leading. If Roy Moon leads, then that's fine because I know that it's not Batman. Who is that? That's Gliscor. Okay. I know that it's not potentially something weird, right? So I kind of want to just sub. I'm gonna be real. I just want to sub. I doubt that they earthquake. Oh, I'm not gonna Terra. I'm just gonna go for a sub. I should outpace this. They go for a protect. Cool. I'm fine with this. I'm gonna sub here. All right. And then now I want to Terra. A knockoff. If I Terra does not break my sub, I can go for a Calm Mind. I can also go for a Surf. I kind of like going for a Calm Mind though. Because surely you, I mean, I think you hard swap always, right? I'm gonna Calm Mind. They are gonna hard swap. They don't have a lot of Encore support. Calbunga, that is Goldingo. I'm gonna Calm Mind here. So I am sitting at +1. I don't even remember what my special attack is. Let's see. I'm gonna have to look at it. Oh wait, I definitely have. I don't definitely have that. Let's see. I'm going for my 2 KO. All right, awesome. This should 2 KO. Oh wow, they are very Spadef. They are Metal Sound. Interesting. So I'm now -1 Spadef. I mean, my Surf did, they're at around 57, so they're at like 43. So yeah, they're max Spadef on this. So odds are they're probably not AV. Can I kill if I go to +2? It's a heavy roll in my favor to kill if I go to +2. So I'm going to go for another Calm Mind here. This is also okay because I can then be at full HP. They over Recover. Okay, awesome. So I mean, I'm back in the same situation now. Except, I mean, I'm not +2 Spadef behind a sub. I'm +2 special attack. And I also 2 a KO. And I'm at full HP. So this is great. I'm going to go for a Surf. Oh, crit. I mean, I always 2 a KO'd. So it didn't matter there. Shadow Ball's going to break my sub. So a crit there. Crit there did not matter unless they were like Citrus, which they are not. So, I mean, I always 2 a KO'd, so I'm not worried at all. And my Keldeo pretty much gets a kill for free. I mean, Goldingo being gone is great. I love that. So they do switch out. Odds are they're probably going to go into Araquanid, but I can sub on an Araquanid. Yeah, Araquanid comes in. They might be AV. Get some intel on this. They did like 30 something percent. So they're not AV. I'm gonna go for a sub. I'm just not gonna Terra. And then if I get a sub up and they don't break my sub, that's when I'm going to Terra. I could have ran Air Slash, but I didn't want to miss. And I was gonna always Terra this thing, so. Goldingo's pretty much dead, which is great. I mean, that frees up Sneasler for clicking, you know, moves, even though, I mean, Gliscor is going to be the pivot, but it frees it up regardless. Goldingo being dead pretty much also frees up the Aloe as well. So, this is great. They go for a Surf. So, this is going to break my sub most of the time. Yeah. So, I mean, I could go for a Calm Mind and go for +3. Because, I mean, what do I lose? Them aggressively going Roaring Moon? On a sub, they can't risk that. I'm going to go for another Calm Mind and go for +3, +1. And now a Surf shouldn't break my sub. Yeah, Surf should do nothing now. Yeah, does 0. And I want to remain behind a sub for the Roaring Moon. So, yeah. They go for Sticky Web. Oh, that's huge. Can I... How much do I need to kill? Can +4 do it? +4 kills Roaring Moon. So I'm gonna go for another Calm Mind. Yeah, +4 kills Roaring Moon. So, and then they should definitely not be able to break my sub now with a Surf. Yeah. So they go for another Surf. Awesome. And now, I mean, I can go for Terra Flying. And I told them I was Terra Flying, right? I go through this every single time. Like, I always ask if I told them my Terra. I did tell them. All right, it's time to Terra Flying, Terra Blast. And this should be a dead Araquanid. I am at +4, so this should be dead. And they also took Chip. Okay, they're not Cobra Berry. So yeah, this is dead. Very much dead. Crit didn't matter. I'm at +4. All right, and then I outpace everything else except for Scarf Enam. Eclipse or like Roaring Moon, which comes in. Terra Blast kills this. So if I can get rid of this, that's huge. They go for a knockoff. They might be banded. Terra Blast to this, like I said, does 101 to 119, which is why I went for the additional Calm Mind. Unless they have some HP investment and I get min-rolled. Okay, I got min-rolled. Oh, they're lefties. Oh, okay. I mean, Keldeo can win this. I mean, it can sub back up later. Do I die to a knockoff? I mean, I might save this thing, to be honest with you. They might knock off again. Goldingo is practically dead, so I don't need this Mon. Yeah, like I don't need this. And I mean the webs are up, so I won't get affected. And I could potentially Calm Mind again later on the Gliscor. So I think I'm going to make the executive decision to switch out and go Crook. I don't want to risk this thing getting knocked off and dying to an Enam later on. Especially because I can sub up on their offense and do all this again later. I should have went for +5. Knockoff comes off. That's fine. And lefties. So they are definitely outside of Rock's range. I can go for Rocks myself. I kind of like that a lot. I could also go for an Earthquake. I think their pivot is always Gliscor. And then if they do decide to make that play, then... But I mean, this is all for Terapagos in-game, right? And if I can chip down the Amoonguss, then everything is in range. They go for a U-turn. They crit me. Nice. But honestly, this is not terrible because anything that comes in, I can use to my advantage. That's extremely annoying. Holy. That's like the first crit that actually matters. Lovey-dovey. That's Enam, I think. Is it? It is. And I don't get rocks up. I could go into this. I think I lose a lot from clicking Dire Claw. I could go into this and click U-turn. Could go into this and flip, actually, which I like a lot. This is exactly what I'm going to do. So, yeah. I'm just going to flip turn. So they are going to Terra Fairy here. And they're going to sub. Okay. So I'm just going to go into my Uxie. And I'm literally just going to Encore. If they want to switch out and go Goldingo, then, I mean, it sucks, but I know that they are, like I said, I know that they are Spidef. It's going to do not a lot. That did meaningful damage, but U-turn should be able to break this. Their Life Orb. Okay. I'm going to go for a U-turn. And I can U-turn out into my Sneasler. Yeah. I could also Mirror Coat as well, but I don't think I get a lot from that, especially because they can sub again. I'm just gonna go into this. I do want to U-turn, but they may not think I'm Scarf. And if they decide to go into the Goldingo, then I mean, I have Who that can always flip turn and bring in my Keldeo safely. I mean, worst case, I can always Jet into flip turn if they stay in. Because a Draining Kiss won't do a lot since I'm AV. Yeah. I'm going to U-turn in case they... Okay, awesome. So they scout for Scarf. I was kind of hoping they would. Batman. That is the Gliscor. Awesome. So now we're in the same position that we were turn 1. But the only difference is now I can click sub. And now I'm in an excellent spot. Because surely nothing really breaks my sub. So I'm gonna sub here. They can't earthquake me. Knockoff doesn't break my sub if they're bulky. U-turn doesn't break. Yeah, knockoff doesn't break my sub if they're bulky. So I mean, I'm in a great position. I U-turn there. Sorry, I went through the thinking process fully in my head. I clicked U-turn because I feel like if I'm bringing in Sneasler that aggressively, then I'm Scarf. And I feel like as the Enam user on the other side, they have to think I'm Scarf. And I feel like they don't lose anything from just going Goldingo or Gliscor. Rather than me, if I Dire Claw and they go Goldingo, they get a recover. Or if they go Gliscor, then they get a free U-turn, right? So I U-turn because if they stay in, they're locked into Draining Kiss. So I can go Aloe and potentially... I think their Encore is that turn. So I could potentially Mirror Coat. And then from there, click Agua Jet into a flip turn to break the sub. And then I would have been back in the same position prior, just in case that occurred. So I go for a sub. Here, this is good. Getting rid of this Roaring Moon is great. I'm not going to lie to you. This Roaring Moon is low-key a problem. And I should have won on the spot, but I got min-rolled. So it is what it is. I should have went for +5. That's completely my fault. But, I mean, I'm going to Terra Blast here. This should always kill. Knockoff is always going to break my sub. Yeah, Knockoff is going to break my sub. And Terra Blast should pick up this KO. And then that's going to be a dead Roaring Moon. Which is nice. That is going to be 2 kills for Keldeo. And now they're going to go into Enam because I don't think they have another play. Does a Moonblast kill me? They're Life Orb. They're not... Let's see, they're Life Orb. A Moonblast, 223. A Moonblast does not kill me. And... Oh, wait, that's at +2. A Moonblast definitely kills me. Now, if I go for Moonblast and I sacrifice this thing, I mean, Keldeo is low-key a win condition. Like, I can sub on the Gliscor. So, I mean, I can use Aloe to... Or I can use Uxie. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Uxie punishes a sub. Yeah, like, I mean, I just need to get my Sneasler in for free. I'm going to go into Uxie. I don't think you sub on this. I mean, I don't know what the heck this thing is. Like, I don't know. I don't think you can combine. I think you have to attack here. I think that's your train of thought. You have to attack. And me second Uxie is perfectly fine because I can punish a potential attack. Yeah. So, I mean, I just need to get Sneasler in. So I'm going to go for an Encore just in case they try and click an attack. They don't. All right. And then I'm going to be honest. It's not in range of a Terrapagos hit. But I can use Terrapagos to break this thing. So... Yeah, I mean, I could... Keldeo is my new win condition. I think it's just more reliable because flying just beats everything else. So I'm going to go into Terrapagos here. And I'm going to go for a Terra Starstorm. I don't think I want to rock polish. I don't need the rock polish, to be completely honest. So I'm just going to Star Storm. They switch out. Okay. Do they go into Goldingo? Okay, awesome. They go Goldingo. That's fine. This is where the crit matters, unfortunately, because I think they always live this Earth Power if they were higher HP. I could do the calc right now, but let's see. If they were max HP, max calm. No, never mind. They always died to this if I didn't crit them. So never mind. I retract my statement. But I get this kill, which is great. Next on the list is Amoonguss. And honestly, if Amoonguss comes in, I really wish I got rocks up, but that crit U-turn really hurts. Honestly, if the Amoonguss comes in, I'm just gonna Terra Star Storm it. And if they try and or I mean, I can go into Aloe on a Spore. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go Sneasler on a Spore because that's my way of pressuring it, right? So I mean, I can go Aloe. And if they Spore me, I can then switch out into my... I can switch out into Sneasler and then U-turn into Keldeo. I like that a lot. Yeah. So my Aloe should live any hit from this. I mean, I'm an Aloe. They're an Amoonguss. And outside of like a random toxic set, that should be okay. So I'm really just expecting a Spore. We go for toxic, okay. So no Spore. I'm gonna go for a flip. I mean, I could two. I could also mirror coat this. I feel like that's pretty passive. I mean, they might expect me to flip turn though. I mean, how much is Amoonguss doing to Aloe? Because low key, I need this thing chipped. Not a lot. And if they pivot into the... If they hard pivot, I can just go into the Terrapagos. And then from there, just Terra Star Storm later. I'm going to Mirror Coat. They do switch. Okay. I could have flipped. Yeah, no, that's a misplay. That's my fault. I'm going to go for a flip turn now. They now know I have Mirror Coat. Yeah, just gonna flip. I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna go into the... I could also play rough and then flip. So that way I break their sub. No, I'm just gonna flip. I don't want to risk a miss. And I can use the Terrapagos to break their sub. Oh, nice. I broke their sub. Oh, huge. So I got a high roll. Nice. Awesome. So now, I mean, I can just use Terrapagos and I can Terra Starstorm. So it's Starstorm time. Because Keldeo wins this game. They switch out. They're probably going to go into Amoonguss. And, I mean, Batman, that's... Oh. Okay. I'm not going to lie to you. That's huge damage. I mean, odds are you probably attack. You could U-turn. If you U-turn, that's okay. I'm just going to Starstorm one more time. Awesome. I outpace. They're defensive. And that's going to be a dead Gliscor. They're toxic, so odds are they're not Spore. I mean, I can keep my... keep my Terra Shell intact, I can go aggressive Sneasler and spam Dire Claw. But I mean, that is also how I position into like winning the game, because I can go into this and then double out into Keldeo. Yeah, and it seems like they're sub Training Kiss, so they might not be Moonblast. They might not be 3 attacks. And considering I went Aloe last time, they might try and go for a Giga Trade. I'm gonna go into this. I'm gonna go into my Sneasler. And honestly, I'm just gonna spam Dire Claw at this point probably until I die. Because I can maybe get a sleep or something along those lines. This also, I mean, it punishes a Giga Drain, it punishes a Sludge Bomb, it punishes a Toxic even. Yeah, so. And they can't switch. So they're kind of locked into clicking something that's not good for them. Like a Giga Drain or a Stomping Tantrum. So, I mean, I could go Keldeo aggressively. No, I mean, or I can just Dire Claw. No, I feel like Dire Claw is such a weak play. And, I mean, I just need to get rid of the Amoonguss. Your play, I mean, you have to have something that hits this, right? I'm going to go for a U-turn. You have to have something that hits this. Your helmet, okay. Yeah, your helmet. So that means you have to have something that hits this. I doubt you're Toxic and Spore. That wouldn't make any sense. Now, if you are Spore, is that bad? I guess the answer is yes. If you are Spore, it is bad. Can I go Aloe and risk it? I don't know if you're Toxic Spore. I don't know if you can get away with that. I mean, you need Giga Drain. What else do I have on my team? I have a Belly Bolt. I have a Metagross, right? Like, you need Foul Play. Otherwise, you're walled by Metagross. But you can also Spore to get out. I don't know. I just don't want to risk a Spore. I don't want anything to get Spored. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to go Aloe. This feels completely unnecessary, but I don't want to risk a Spore. I don't think you're Toxic Spore, but just in case you are, I can't risk it. I can't risk it. You're okay. Oh, you clicked Toxic. Okay. Well, do you have anything to hit this? I guess you're not Spore because you would have with Spore that turn. So I think I'm going to flip turn here. Your Toxic Protect. Okay. Okay. Your Toxic Protect. So, I mean, I'm just going to flip again. I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to flip. Your Toxic Protect. So odds are you don't really touch my Keldeo, so I now know this information. If they go Enam on my flip, then it's just checkmate. If they stay in, then I can go into... I think I can still go into Keldeo anyway, because I went for a Mirror Coat last time, so odds are they're probably going to want to maybe Sludge Bomb or Foul Play instead. Oh, well, yeah. So, okay. That's checkmate. So, yeah. I mean, they're going to go Enam. I'm going to flip turn. I can pivot into Keldeo now. And I can kill with a Surf. Yeah, I kill with the Surf at this point. And then that is going to be GG's. So, yeah. And I mean, yeah, I mean, outside of like looking at my calc, I kill, but I mean, I could low roll again. I did creep Enam, right? I did creep an Enamorous. I don't even remember my speed. I remember Enamorough's speed. It's 342. Okay. I did creep. All right, so I can just surf. and they will die. Good. Yep. And how many kills is that for Keldeo? 4? Because Terrapagos got a kill with Terra Starstorm. Yeah, that's 4. And if I claim the Amoonguss kill, it would be 5. Keldeo putting in the work. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this went really well. I recognize how, like, Goki's draft isn't passive, but, like, it can get to that point. So, I mean, I kind of just recognized what it was looking like from there and then kind of went with it. They probably are Clear Smog. They're Stompy Tantrum. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're Stompy Tantrum. So now I can just Terra Blast twice, and then this should just be checkmate. So, yeah, I mean, that's going to be GG's. Very good game. Keldeo claiming 5 kills, and your boy is in finals of JL. So, Keldeo ate that. I think we took advantage of everything pretty well. There were technical, like, RNG things that occurred, but I think the only RNG thing that really mattered was the crit on the U-turn from Roaring Moon. I think besides that, like the crit that I got on Goldingo with the Surf from Keldeo, it was going to be in range of either A, another Surf from Keldeo, or B, the Earth Power from Terrapagos, because it wasn't Citrus. So I always claim that kill. And then there might have been something else that I don't remember. But, I mean, yeah, that's going to be GG. Keldeo claiming 5 kills, did what he needed to do, and I will see you all in final. 4-0. Yeah, I got a 4-0. Keldeo claiming 5 kills. This is great. But with that, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in a little bit for finals. Hey, you guys. What is up? It is Cherry here coming at you guys with finals of the Josh League, the JL. Today, we're playing Brandon P. And I've played Brandon P in the past. I played them in Gen 8, and I lost to an Iron Defense Body Press Reggie Steel. Not my best showing. But I played them in Gen 9, and I slaughtered them back with an Enamorous. So, you know, we go 1 for 1. But I'm actually really nervous about these finals. I think in the beginning, I was pretty confident, but I think now I'm pretty nervous. I'm showing them my Terras. Okay, so we're searching now. Now I'm shaking. Anyway, I am really nervous. And, okay, they're Terra Electric Okie Dokie. Oh, thank God. Okay. I was really concerned about Terra Ghost on Okie Dokie, because I don't have a lot for a Terra Ghost Guard Dog Okie Dokie, but the fact that they are electric makes me feel a whole lot better. Holy. But it's finals, and I'm really nervous because, I mean, yeah, it's finals, but I'm just really nervous because I had such a phenomenal season. I ended 7-1. I have Keldeo as a kill leader at 22 kills, and I've been dominating playoffs, and I just don't want to not finish something that I started. So there is a Spidops. I expected that. There's no Lottie. There's a Decidueye on my screen, so they spin blocked. Cool. I'm going to just lead my Terrapagos and not think about it. That's my dedicated lead here. Holy. Okay. I don't know if y'all can tell how nervous I am, but I I don't want to say I worked hard for this. Well, I did. I prepped and, you know, whatever. But, like, I'm just... I just really want to win. I really want to win. But there's a Spidops. I expected that thing to come. I'm honestly expecting a Cinderace lead or a Spidops lead. Either or works out great. Otherwise, I mean, I'm in a great spot. There's an Azu there. I expected the Azu. No Latios. I kind of expected Latios to come, so that kind of frees up Metagross a little bit. But we're here. We're in the game. Go look, have fun to my opponent. Raimundo, that is Azu. Okay, so I'm literally just going to click Terra Starstorm. I'm not going to think about it. Clicking Terra Starstorm allows me to scout this thing's set. If they are bulky, I'm going to do less than half. So, yeah, I'm just going to Terra Starstorm here. If they want to Belly Drum, then that's cool. They are AV. Okay, they're AV as heck, and they knock me off. That's really, really annoying. I didn't want to allow a belly drum to come off. Did not want that. I could still wish up later. My new play. What is my new play? I think I can go into... I want to say Aloe. And then maybe flip turn into the Entei just to get Entei in. Because Entei coming in is really, really good for me. I start breaking really well. So I really think a play rough is coming off here. I don't think a double knock is happening. Weakening Azu is also good for Keldeo. I don't think Keldeo is ever really like cleaning here, to be honest. So I definitely think a play rough here is coming off. A play rough or a superpower, something along those lines. I don't even know if Azu gets superpower, but they're definitely AV Azu. They go for a play rough. They bring me down to 318. They lower my attack. That's cool. I feel like they're going to knock off again. I don't really gain a lot from this. I need to... I'm going to flip here. They're probably going to knock. I want to get my... I'm going to lose my Wakan Berry, which really sucks. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to have to be more careful with Cinderace. But I want to get my Entei in. Getting my Entei in is crucial. Now, if they do decide to go Thundy... I don't think they sack their Azu. I could Terra here 100%. They either go Thundy or they stay in. And I think a play that covers both is Steven. I don't really need Steven for a lot here, being honest. And yeah, I don't need Steven for a lot. I think they always Terra. Another play they could do, yeah, I think they always go Thundy. I'm going to be honest with you. And going into Metagross feels good. I don't want to overplay this, though. I mean, if they go Thundy, I can just pivot into... I'm going to just Terra Blast. I'm just going to Terra Blast. I'm just going to Terra... Okay, I'm very glad that I did. Awesome. Okay, I was gonna overplay that. I'm very glad that I didn't. Holy, so glad that I didn't. Awesome. So this is a dead Azu. Oh my god, I was gonna overplay that turn. Holy mackerel. Yo, what was I doing? I was about to take triple Metagross for no reason. So the reason why I made that play last second is because if they do go Thundy on that switch, that's a very aggressive play to make. But if they do decide to do that, they go Peter Parker. So that's going to be Spidops. I kind of want to just Sacred Fire this and just kill it. I am Boots on this, so yeah. So, I mean, I'm not going to care about the hazards. Okay, they live. They're Fizz Def. They go for webs. That's cool. And I can click E-Speed here and lose very little. I could have actually Terra Blasted. No, I don't like Terra Blasting there at all. Oh, awesome. They were cussed at. Okay, cool. So E-Speed comes off and they're going to die. Great. So that's going to be a death. Spidops. Entei already claiming 2 kills. So I'm going to need to figure out a way to potentially spin. I don't know if I'll be able to get that value, but hopefully things can work out the way it's supposed to. Sanji, that's going to be Cinder. I'm not going to lie. I can go Aloe and double. I kind of like that play. Scouting for an Electro Ball. I can also bring in my Terrapagos pretty safely. Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm going to go Aloe. I don't think you ever Electro Ball me. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think you make that play. So I think going Aloe and then doubling into Terrapagos, I think is pretty safe. You Pyro Ball. Okay. 350 down to 271. That did 0. And they got a burn. Okay. Happens. I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. If they U-turn, odds are they're not Electro Ball. Which is great to know. I need to get these webs away. They are Electro Ball. Awesome. And I am very bulky on this. Yeah. No, very bulky. I'm going to click Rapid Spin, I think. I could also Ice Beam on a Decidueye, but if they go Decidueye, then I can pivot into Steven. So yeah, I'm going to spin. They do U-turn. It's going to do nothing. Probably going to go Decidueye, block my spin. That's all good, honestly. That's okay. Don't want to overplay it at all. So if they do decide to do that, then that's cool. That's going to be Decidueye. Yep, makes perfect sense. And I'm going to just go hard Metagross and click knockoff on this. I am Poltergeist. Not Poltergeist. I am Cassie Berry. I think you always U-turn or you Leaf Blade. I don't think you want to U-turn because I could just Ice Beam you. You go for sub. Okay. So can I just go for a knockoff? What are you, like, sub Sword Stance? Sub lefties. Okay. What is this? How much speed do I have on this? Do I have any? I do. I have a lot of speed. I'm going to knock off here. I need to bear in mind that my lose con is plot agility Thundy. So I just need to make sure that I'm always like out of range of that. So, oh, they are SD. Okay. Do I live a Poltergeist from Decidueye if they are Sword Stance? They are lefties. I do. So I can always knock off here. So yeah, I'm gonna knock off here. They're gonna Poltergeist. I am Cassie Berry. Does 80 to 95. Awesome. And this should be dead. Awesome. So Decidueye's dead. That means I can spin. They might go Thundy just to get off their Terra. They do go Thundy. I'm going to click knockoff. I'm not giving them the light of day. They just Thunderbolt. Okay. Okay, cool. So I can go into this and click Flare Blitz because Keldeo can win this game. Because they're not Scarf Cinderace. Because now Keldeo looks really good. Like, now they lost Decidueye, which was their Keldeo answer. They lost Azu, which was their Keldeo answer. So now Surf in-game looks really, really good. I just need to get rid of the hazards. So I think I'm going to Flare Blitz. Yeah, I think I'm going to Flare Blitz. Just so that I don't miss. They Grass Knot me. Oh, that should do, like, nothing, right? Yeah. Holy damage. And they're lefties. Okay. I'm going to be honest. They could try and Ghost. I'm going to just Flare Blitz again. They switch out. Oh, that's huge. So they're gonna take some damage on the face. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. And I'm gonna be so honest. I think I'm just gonna E-Speed. Awesome. They U-turn. Okay, that's cool. If they go Thundy... Yeah. If they go Thundy, I'm gonna go Uxie. Or, yeah. If they go Thundy, I'm gonna go Uxie. Terra Electric Okie Dokie. That's their end game right now. I need to make sure I don't lose to that. Aloe, Terrapagos. Oh, I need to keep Uxie healthy. Garb. That's looking like Okie Dokie. It is. I could go into Uxie and yawn it. Because they should always Terra. Now they might be taunt. If they are taunt, then I'm in a bad spot. Because I can't roar it with Terrapagos. So I would need to spin on it. Terra Starstorm so that this can do something to it. I'm going to go into Uxie first, though. And I'm going to go for a yawn. And if they're taunt, they reveal it. Yeah. Alright. There's the Terra Electric Okie Dokie. Will you taunt? Your Thunder Punch. Oh. Okay. Cool. And I'm literally going to go... They outpace me. So I'm going to go for a U-turn here. They shouldn't let this sleep. They're probably AV. Now that I'm looking at it. They're probably AV on this. So how does this shape my win condition? I need to weaken it for Keldeo. How low do I need? Like, they outpace me, so they have some speed. They have at least 124 speed. Which means 132 there. They're AV, Keldeo. Awesome. I can go into this. I can spin. Get these hazards away. U-turn. Okay. That's cool. 131. That did a lot. Can spin away these webs. That means Scarf Keldeo can outpace. Keldeo is doing 30%. So I need to get them pretty low. How low does Tarap give them? Yeah, they're definitely AV. Sticky web disappeared. Yeah, 10%. I'm gonna go back into Uxie. Drain Punch, yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to Psychic Noise here. Or I can yawn. No, they might go Ace. They might go Ace and Sack. So I'm going to go for a Psychic Noise. They go for a sub. Okay. So they're not AV. That's huge. Oh, that did a lot. Holy damage. Can I Encore them into Thunder Punch? I mean, that low-key doesn't really help. I think I'm just going to Psychic Noise through them. Yeah. They switched out. Oh, that's huge. Okay. That's really, really huge. Sacking ace. That's big. That's gone. All right. Uxie got that kill. That's really, really big. Thundy might come in. Yeah, Thundy comes in. I need to... Wait, they're not AV on Okie Dokie. Then Keldeo just 47 to 56. So they're in range. Between that and Uxie, they're in range. So I could sack Terapagos because I don't know how, or not Terapagos. I could sack Aloe here because Aloe isn't providing me anything. I don't think the agility. I could have sacked the Terapagos actually. That might have been better, but I don't see what Aloe is providing me for this game anymore. Yeah. Oh, by 8. Okay. So, I mean, shoot. If they try to agility, I can Healing Wish up. Okay, I just die. Okay, that works out. Awesome. It started with Keldeo. It ends with Keldeo. Started with and ends. Azu and Decidueye going as early as they did was really, really, really good. Okay. It's dead. Now they have speed. They have speed on Okie Dokie. So the best they could be is 132 in HP, and they're not lefties. So it is a roll, I think, in my favor to kill them here. They're right at 50. It's a roll in my favor to kill them with Surf. And in case that I don't, I think I live at Thunder Punch as well. So I'm going to Surf here. It's a roll in my favor. And if they're not max attack, then I'm living the hit. Okay. That means they're not max attack. So I should live this Thunder Punch here. And if I don't, then I can always go Uxie. Oh my god. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Well, they can't sub. So I'm gonna Surf here. They can't sub. Oh, I still outpace? Oh my god. And that, my friends, is going to be finals of the Josh League. And your boy has another championship on his belt. Oh my god. What a phenomenal season. Like, 7-1. Keldeo kill leader into playoffs. Like, GG's to Brandon P. Honestly, like, I think I played okay. I expected Spidops. I don't know. Like, part of me, like, I mocked one person this week. And I was like, dude, Brandon P loves his Spidops. He's brought it every game this season. Like, he like, because I was looking at the doc, and I'm like, dude, like, he's brought that thing every week this season. And my friends are like, dude, you have a Terapagos, which is the best spinner in the format, and some other amenities. And I'm like, listen, he's going to bring the Spidops. I know him. He's going to bring the Spidops. I didn't expect him to bring Decidueye, honestly. Well, if it was me, I would brought Decidueye. I prefer Decidueye. I just didn't really expect it from him. But yeah, that's going to be it. That's going to be it with me yapping. I think I did a movie for this, so you should see the 2 games prior to this. That's my playoff run. And yeah, once again, GG's to Brandon P. That was a great game. It started with Keldeo and it ended with Keldeo. How fitting. And with that, we are the champions of the Josh League. And I hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you all next time. Bye.